So, if you've been paying much attention to what's going on with YouTube lately, especially if you have a channel and you've logged into it in the last day or so, you probably have seen the new anti-harassment rules that YouTube has implemented to try to cut down on some of the toxicity that's really infected YouTube for a number of years. I'm going to talk about that and the implications of that next. So for a lot of people, YouTube has had a relatively negative experience in that there is a lot of toxicity in the comments section, including a lot of racism, homophobia, sexism, you name it, polluting the comment section of many YouTube channels. And that is also translated into people who are doing YouTube live videos. They're having a lot of people who are trolling them coming in there saying all kinds of negative, hateful, racist, sexist, homophobic type comments, anti-immigration type comments that have really made for a somewhat miserable experience, or an increasingly miserable experience for a lot of YouTubers who are trying to create good content that they think will appeal, or they hope will appeal, to a certain audience or even a broader audience than what they perhaps intend. But that has been made more difficult, or perhaps maybe just more frustrating, for a lot of YouTube content creators who are just simply looking for a good and positive experience, but are having to deal with serious trolls. And I'm not just talking about people who have a disagreement with a perspective that you have, but people who are coming on there just to be antagonistic, racist, homophobic, sexist, anti-immigrant. Those types of things, those types of people are coming in and really kind of destroying the vibe that I think a lot of people are looking for from YouTube. And apparently now that some of the people who are running YouTube are starting to see and hear a little bit more clearly. Because apparently the dissatisfaction, the malcontent atmosphere going on in YouTube is really starting to reach at the highest levels of YouTube and Google. And I think that's a good thing, largely because there is some cleanup that needs to take place with a lot of channels. What you hope for is that there won't be an overreach, and people who are simply critical but not necessarily looking to be hateful or looking to attack or to cause any type of violence or anything along that line will not, those types of people who are not trying to do those kind of negative things, you hope that they won't be penalized, that they won't have their videos deleted or their channels erased, because a lot of people have put in a great deal of work to create effective channels that reach people, that people like, people respect, and that people want to engage with. So you hope that those people will not find their channels and their videos deleted. But at the same time, there are people who are engaging in really hateful type of content, frankly, that is leading to people attacking people, if not outright encouraging people to attack people. And many of these YouTubers have really large fan bases of people that are really almost obsessed and obsessively following some of their favorite YouTubers, and that might be provoked or pushed to the edge to maybe do something that could be violent or any way dangerous to someone else that might be the target of a particular YouTube content creator. So I think it's really a good thing overall that YouTube is really looking to clean up the community a little bit. We'll see to what extent that happens, but I think there is a serious moment here where I think YouTube is really starting to take a closer look, and we've seen COPPA and what's going on with that they're really looking to kind of clean things up on YouTube. And hopefully that'll end up being a good thing, and there won't be an overreach, but there will instead be an effort to really make YouTube a much cleaner and much better community for content creators and people who are consumers of the great content creators that are out there that make YouTube what it is today. And so hopefully we'll be able to focus more on the positive YouTubers or the talented YouTubers and not get so caught up in the drama that could potentially lead to dangerous situations. So we'll see how it plays out, but it's certainly big news in YouTube land, and a lot of people are clearly paying attention. If you go and start to search and look at people who are commenting about these anti-harassment policy changes that are going to be taking place, there's a lot of disconsternation. There's a lot of people that are not sure where it's going to go and are frankly very concerned. So we'll see where it goes. We'll see what the discontent that people are feeling now, how that will play out in the weeks, months, and years to come on YouTube.